Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Activities for People Living at Home with Dementia. We are proud to offer this series with funding from the Area Agency on Aging and the United Way of Tarrant County. These programs are recorded and are made available for viewing through a YouTube channel for future use. I am your host for today's activities, and it is my distinct pleasure to introduce Emily Corbin to you. She is going to show us Nia-Moving to Heal. And I'm anxious to see Nia and Emily in action. Emily, take it away.
Hi, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here. Happy to see all of you and hope to catch your names at the end of our time together. Yes. So we'll be practicing Nia. This is Lolly. Who knows, she might be dancing as well. So yes, I said dance. We're going to combine some different ways of moving the body. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
All right. So we'll combine some movements of dance and the martial arts and the healing arts, and we'll do all of that from our chairs. And you have the option to move as big or as small as you want to. The whole idea behind Nia is to move your body's way and to find joy in your movement. So as long as you're doing those two things, finding joy and doing it your body's way, you're doing it exactly right. So let's get started with our seat on the edge of the chair and your 2 feet on the ground, really feeling the connection between your 2 feet and the ground before we do anything else. All right? So I'll play a little music for us to get started, and if at any point you need more or less volume, please let me know. And remember to honor your body and connect to joy right here.
Me too.
So I know you can't see me at this moment, but can you hear my voice? And how is my voice compared to
Yes. You need to be, your voice needs to be louder. We need to mute ourselves.
Okay. What about now? All right. So let's get started feeling 2 feet on the ground. Yeah? Do you hear the beat? Yeah? Okay, good. So connect to that. Yeah. And then lift 1 foot and put it down. Just the one. 1 foot. 1 foot. Keep going. Almost moving to the other side. Other side. You can lift your palm on the same side. We do both sides, alternating. It's your whole foot making a connection. You can press into your thigh. Where's the joy? A little slower, more fluid. What would happen if it's like a floating? Yeah, let your elbow float up as you lift your foot. Yes. Can you look where you lift? Look over the side. Ready? We'll pause. You're turning. You hear that? There's a sway in the music. So roots down through your feet and begin to sway and move the space around your body with your hands. You could look. And it could be big or small. It could be big way out here. Or it could be here. Yeah? Okay, can we lift the foot and sway? One and then the other. Engage your belly for stability. Look where you sway. Keep going. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Let's stay in the center. Come back to the sway. Palms down. So spread all of your fingertips and begin to tickle the space, almost like you're playing a piano while you sway your upper body. And same thing, arms overhead. You can reach way up, or you can keep the arms in front of your face. But keep wiggling your fingers. Yes, you got it. Can you look where you move? Beautiful. Now drawing the fingers back down, reaching one arm up, and finding this little wave. And press the palm onto your thigh. Other arm. Press the thigh with the palm. Other side. 4, 3, 2, other side. When you wiggle with your body, other side. Both arms again. So there's a little rock back and forth. Just a little. And bring your arms down again. Lift one foot and then the other. Returning to the beginning. Yes. Both hands lift. Big breath in, out. Good. And stay, lifting your heel only. So it's like there's some brakes under your foot and you're pushing the brakes. Lift the heel one side. You can shrug your shoulders. Lift the same shoulder. Yes, lift the heel and the shoulder. Coming back to center, let's take a hand to your heart and a hand to your belly. Yeah. How are we doing on sound and, okay, excellent. You guys are doing great. Okay, so listen to the music first. There's this gentle, yeah, you got it. All right, so raising up onto the ball of one foot and then pressing the heel down just like we did. So can you point and tap? Point, tap, point, tap, point, tap. pointing the foot, and then pressing the whole foot. It's almost like you're at a concert. And you're just kind of enjoying the sounds as they come in and out. Good. And pause. We're going to make some quick catches. So taking all of your fingers and spreading them, and then quick, like you're catching a fly. There's one over there, and one over there. Oh, there's flies everywhere. Ah! Any direction is perfect. What about down below? So squeeze, release. It's kind of the opposite of catching a fly, yeah? So you squeeze and then let it go. We've decided to let that fly go.
Soap bubbles.
What's that?
Soap bubbles.
Yes! Is that what we call that? Okay. Now can we direct our energy in a more specific way? Flipping one side and then the other. So now I'm lifting my toes one at a time. I know, it's a lot, right? The brain and the body working in unison, toes and flip. Yes. Can we flip high, flip middle, and then flip low, and middle, and high, and middle, and low. Now can we let the flip become so gentle, right? That it looks like you're conducting rather than flicking. Oh, let your elbows dance. Still tapping the feet the whole time. We can walk and chew gum. Yes. We can. Nice. And bring your arms back closer to your body now. Good. So finding that creepy crawler movement with your fingers, so good for your nervous system. You know, if you ever have a headache, you can wiggle your fingers like so, and it has the potential to cure that headache. All right, so we've got some jazz and shapes in space coming with this song, right? So shape, 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 shape. Would you say with shapes? You could lift a foot or not. So it's 1, 2, shape, or shape, shape, shape. You can go fast or slow. The music is there, and it offers you lots of options. Any shape is the right shape. No one has ever made this shape like this before. What happens if you sit in your chair a little further back and engage the belly? Just for a touch of balance. Now what happens when you look and shape? So the shape happens, and there's this energy of surprise and agility that comes with surprise, surprise. Okay, let's bring it back closer to the body now. We're gonna make shapes really close to the body, right? Maybe you make a shape inside and we can't even see it. What are the fingers doing? What do the toes do when they shake? What does the smile do when it makes a shape? Yeah, you got it. Now what do the hips do? We're seated, but we've still got that metronome kind of quality to the music. Yeah, so now it's more fluid, connecting to the shoulders. When we come back to the duck walk, right? So the duck walk is when we lift our toes and our heels stay put. One, then the other. Let's just practice that with no arms. Okay. Lifting one foot, then the other, just the ball. Good. And now let's do the opposite, just the heel, the squish. Remember squishing the grapes. Good. The duck walk, toes lift. Good. And there's this undulation with your spine. It's just a little wave forward and back with your spine. Yes. How we doing so far? Okay. So there's a fun rhythm here. It goes bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. You guys hear that? You will. All right. So with that rhythm, we'll point the toes on your right foot. Anywhere you point, anywhere you tap is great. So it's tap, 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 shake. Tap, 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 shake. We're just on the right foot now. Tap, 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 shape. Are you with me? Did I get muted? Oh, help. Help, help. Help. Don't make me sing.
It's wonderful music.
Thank you, Martha. Okay, you need my face. All righty. Hi. We're back. So tap, 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 shape. You got it. Tap, 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 shape. Tap, 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 shape. Let's move to the other side. It could be that the toes go in and out, and then you make a shape. So when we move and shape, we give the body freedom and form. Let's move to the right side again. What would happen if we made a little sound with our breath? With the shape. Toes, tap. Toes, tap. Let's point to the side with the toe. Just that right foot is just tapping and coming back. Good. Shall we shift to the left? So anything with the arms is a bonus. Anything. Anything goes. Anything goes. Shake, tap. Oh, it's moving a little faster. Maybe we're supposed to march. Doesn't that feel a little like marching? Now, what would happen if we began to walk space and just start to cool yourself off, like you've got a breeze that you're creating with your hands? Fast or slow, right? We could be here. Now, it's like a waterfall, comes up, up, up. Look up and let your hands start to float down. Keep going with the lift one foot and then the other. Good. Let's take a hand to the belly and a hand to the heart again. So important that we take these moments to check in with the body. I'm gonna give us a little different song here. All right, so there's a shimmy that happens in this song. If you wanna dance it while I hit the next one, listen. There's a shimmy and a pause. Shimmy, pause, shimmy, pause. Yes, so the stop start. Good for agility training. So it's a bit of free dance. Shake with the arms, tap with the leg. Good. Keep going. All right, little musical chairs here. Very nice. So we're slowing down a touch here, but we can still keep the body moving and keep that heart rate going, right? So we're going to block, right? Yeah, it's almost like you're gonna say, well, as you declare, yes, very nice. Bring the arm up and down, and then the other one, and down. To make it dramatic, yeah, the arm turns inward when you come up. You can look. Now we could be going much slower, right? We could go ha. Good. So let's take that same block and let the elbow fall to the side, yeah? Look where you want to go. Good. Let's take both arms up and let them explode out. So So you get to take the music and use it almost like a treasure map. So there are all of these little dings. Little chimes. Opportunities for you to make your body shape. Okay, let's come back to center. It's almost like we're stirring a giant pot with the fingertips. So take your feet apart for more stability in your face. And then you can stir real big. Good. Ooh, stir into those ribs. Yeah. Stir into the back of your shoulders. Good. Soften up your head and your neck so they can just move with your spine. Yes. Shall we shift directions? Yeah. Keep going. Oh, it gets a little softer. Maybe we get softer too. Now what happens if we bring our feet back underneath? Let's inhale and take our palms up overhead. So just reaching out to the side, spreading all of the fingers, wiggle the fingers as you bring them up. Use a big exhale to just move the space way back down. Yes. Now we're gonna go up the front. Same thing. To the side. And front. And side. And front. Smaller now. Yeah, you got it. And front. Smaller. And waterfall to the front. What happens when we go the other direction? Right? So now I'm lifting, going out. Let's practice this just windshield wiper arms. Ooh, feel the muscles of your upper arm and the back of the arm. Let your shoulder blades hold firm so your heart can shine forward. Yes. Tickle the space. Good. 4 more this way. Last one. And pause. Take your hands to your sides. So you think about piano. It's very subtle. The piano is a touch. Anywhere. It's your arm or your leg, the top of your head, your jaw, anywhere. It's you noticing you in space. Oh, there I am. Hey, it's me. Maybe it's you letting you in space, and it looks like a hug. Oh. So if you're swaying with me right now, lift up through the middle of the body so you can be nice and proud with your hug. Maybe even a big sigh. Yes, That's the joy. Good. And now what would happen if we crossed the other arm on top? I know, right? The opposite elbow leading the hug now. And can we come back to that lifting of the foot, whole foot. Good. 3, 2, 1. Let's come back to the touch. Now what happens if you touch space? Touch the air. What happens if you look where you touch? With one finger pointing. Yes, you can point at your neighbor. You can point at the person on the screen. Yeah. So imagine you're sending out some good energy with every point. Yes. How about all the fingers sending good energy? Yes. Let's bring it back to the center. Check in with the heart and the belly. Yeah, good. So we'll begin to just take a couple of deep breaths here, cooling off with the breath. So listening to your own breath sounds here. And that vibration, right? The vibration, the resonance of your own voice when you sends oxygenated blood, right? That's good. Into your cells. So let's and maybe take your hands to your heart so you can feel that sound too. Good. And coming back to that center place of checking in with the heart and the belly. Gonna need a remote control, huh, friends? Yes. Begin to notice your hands moving as your body breathes in. What would happen if you smile? Just for kicks, yeah? So this is the time when we say thank you to the body for working and moving us in this way. We inhale and we bring our palms way up to the sky. And then we exhale and draw them into our heart space. And we say, the light in me sees the light in you when we say namaste. Namaste, friends. I had so much fun dancing with you.
Oh my goodness. Please unmute yourselves. Let Emily know what you think so we can fine tune this and do what
that music. Okay, and I'll get back. Hi.
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 Margie.
Great, thank you.
Margie, I muted you so you can unmute if you want to talk to Emily. And Janine and John, I muted you as well if you want to unmute and talk to Emily.
I enjoyed it.
That's better.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I tried to put
Very much, yeah.
for you, Emily.
I didn't hear you, Martha.
I
You
tried to put
tried.
your names up for you.
Oh, well, I would have to have my glasses on to see that. So Hans and
Yetta.
Jette.
okay. And Janine and Steve and Myra and Dawn and Margie and Bonnie.
Excellent.
Hello.
Hi. It's so lovely to meet all of you. I'm so happy you're here, and I'm here. How did those movements feel to your body?
I was exhausted.
Did you? Relaxing.
Yetta, what did you say?
I say I was exhausted.
Oh my goodness. You must have been dancing really hard.
And we could go at halftime if we wanted to, right, Emily?
Absolutely.
If you're doing this and I want to do this, that's okay.
Yes.
I'm sweating.
I am sweating too. And so that's the thing about Nia, the body's way. If your way is half as fast, it's the perfect way. But also, offering yourself a little fast here and a little slow here is so good for the nervous system, because it helps your nervous system adapt in many situations.
Like keeping us from falling.
Exactly, which increases your balance and your awareness of where your body is in space.
Steve?
So are there any questions or suggestions or any feedback? I would welcome.
Well, my one suggestion is, I think in every other exercise regimen I've done, there's always been a little pause in between the change of transitions.
Sure, okay.
Because I have trouble with the dementia I've got of understanding what's going on. And it takes time for me to process.
Yes.
Okay, so just a little pause between each one. You know, I don't mind doing things, but then just kind of pause a little bit and then go on to the next segment, you know, would help. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
You just confirmed that I'm uncoordinated.
So you guys, I want to let you in on a little secret about Nia. Everyone feels that way. Everyone feels that way when they do Nia for the very first time. In fact, I've been doing Nia for, I don't know, 7 years maybe, and I still find myself moving this way when I've been told to move this way, right? Yeah. And that, the getting tripped up part of it, believe it or not, even though it's frustrating at first, that is the part that's transformational. Yeah. When it comes to coordination and the nervous system and healing, right? Letting go of that part of you that wants to get it right.
It kind of felt a little bit. I tried Tai Chi at one point and I just couldn't do it. Okay.
It takes a lot of patience.
Yeah. One is it just my the instructor got a little bit better along the way, but it was just like I couldn't hold the pieces together.
Yes.
I couldn't hold them together. Okay. The movements kept going too fast, even in Tai Chi, which is very slow.
Yeah.
The movements kept going too fast in the sequence. So, and that's my problem.
So we can go slow.
Yeah, because there were times, I don't know if you noticed or not, I just was here, I was doing something down here, but I wasn't doing all of this because I just pull it together, you know. So anyway, that's just me. That's me. Others might have an easier problem. So.
Well, you're 20% of this group.
That's right.
Yeah. Margie and Bonnie, we haven't heard from you. Do you want to unmute yourselves and let us know what you thought?
thought it was relaxing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Was
It was getting tired too, but we went on our own pace.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Janine and John, you've been quiet, or are you asleep again?
It's kind of hard to move when you first woke up.
Sometimes they just wake up and sign on. So
yeah.
I was going, how can I do this while I'm laying down? So I moved my arms a little.
Swim in bed.
Yes.
You notice I'm out of my recliner, which is my normal pose. So, you know, I did move out of it. So
How about Myra and Don?
We have entire Nia practices that are done. Sorry, I don't know. Did you hear me?
You have a question for us, Martha?
Yes, I was just asking Don and Myra what they thought.
I enjoyed it. I got a little sweaty doing it, which means you're getting a little cardio going. But yeah, even though I look kind of funny doing some of it, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was relaxing.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
And I learned my right shoulder's very tight.
Well, Don, that's what I feel. That's why I don't dance, because I'm always ridiculous.
But we can do Nia and not feel ridiculous at all, is from what I gather.
Yeah.
Right.
That's right.
That's
No
my-
judgment here.
No judgment. And I think we will all notice. So Myra, I love what you noticed about your shoulder. That is such an important little bit of information that you received from your practice. And my guess is that you honored that with the way that you moved. And the other thing is, yeah, we all have to let go of how we kind of judge ourselves, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I feel comfortable in this group being silly.
Yes.
Well, we're always silly.
It's getting easier the older we get.
It is easier to be silly. That's right. Well, Emily, we want to say thank you.
Thank you, Emily.
Done today.
Yeah. Thank you.
I
It was
hope
very good.
since we
Enjoyed it.
here for just a day, I hope you can work it out, and maybe we'll see you again soon. That would be nice.
All right. Well, I'm so grateful to you. Thank you.
Well,
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Emily.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's take a look at what's coming up tomorrow. And Emily may want to watch this.
Oh, sure.
Okay, today was Nia-Moving to Heal with our friend Emily Corbin. And tomorrow we're having Peggy Spear bringing us Summer Sports. She's from the Amon Carter Museum of American Art. So we love our Peggy, and she'll be with us on Wednesday. And just to give you a little shine for the rest of the week, Gail asked me if I would do another Jeopardy, and I'm going to work up one on the symbols of the different states of the United States, and that's going to be fun. Like birds and flowers and whatnot. And then Friday, we have the Texas Winds bringing us Notes to Remember. That's a new one for me. Have y'all
I was
heard?
going to say, have we had Notes to Remember before?
I don't think so. I think that's a brand new one. So we'll get to meet some new people. Well, Emily, even the bird loved this. He was logging right in. Everybody, is there anything you want to share? Any news? That's a good thing. You don't have news to share. Bonnie?
No news.
Okie dokie. Well, you guys are fun participants, and thank you for being here for Miss Emily's first shot with us.
Thank you, Emily.
Thank
Bye,
you.
Emily. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
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 Tomorrow.